My name is Arpit. I'm the founder of DEHIX. So basically, what's a DEHIX is like if I give you a one-liner, it is like with DEHIX, we are replacing resumes with ledgers, bringing trust and coordination to Web3 and AI ecosystem. Let's say like if I like try to break it down again, we are trying to bring professional data on chain. Like we have understand that like different projects are trying to bring. Some are bringing the health data, some bringing the land records on chain. Why they are doing so? So that it become trustable. You cannot store just the land records in a certain db, and you can say that this is the trustable source. We need to use blockchain because it is like you cannot change it. you know that ledger, it is immutable. So that's the same reason, like whenever you are going to hire someone, you have to verify all the record and everything. But what we are trying to do, we are trying to do verify all the professional data, like whatever data point the person can provide to us, and putting it on chain. And with that, we are trying to create a whole trustless and coordinated ecosystem. you know so that's the whole idea of the project. Like with the Flash organization, Soulbound Tokens, we're providing team as a service, or we can say talent as a service. The problem statement is like Web3 and AI hiring is fundamentally broken. Let's say, like we all can agree that a whole hiring process is totally broken. The other people do the proxies, you have the third parties, all those things. But we are currently focusing on Web3 and AI only because that's the future, and the starting point is this Web3 and AI only. And we are totally sure that by the end, we are only going to have like work with Web3 and AI. Like 80% of the people have to come out in these domains, like after 10 to 15 years. So the trust crisis, a single job post get around 50 plus, like 50 is a minimum. They get the 500, 5,000 kind of responses. Most of them are AI generated. Finding a top engineer is really impossible task. Solo selling, like Web3 and AI need cross functional team, not a solo freelancer. Let's say you go to the Upwork and freelancer, you cannot hire the whole team. You have to either hire a single developer, or you have to hire the whole organization. But what we are trying to do, we are trying to do help you assembling the dynamic team, like profile based. You can have the two front end, one back end, and in that way. you know Next up, yeah, one platform, three breakthrough is that whatever data we are going to like find out, verify, it is going to be stored on the ledger in the form of SBTs, that is data known tradable, NFTs, Flash organizations, talent as in service. How the process look like for the talent, he going to sign up, add the profile, whatever data point he provide us, we assign to the oracles are going to verify. Then like the platform is not like you come, you add that I'm a React developer, you can hire me. No, you have to do the whole data profiling. Like you have to give us the data points, you have to give us that for 2 years I have worked on this project, for 1 year I have worked on this project, I'm ready to give an interview. So basically there are three levels. First, I add it. Second, I want to become the talent. So I have to add that as in my talent skill or domain, and I have to give interviews, which are going to be again generate SBTs, and they will form a graph. After let's say 1 year, I'm pretty sure that I can work as an independent freelancer. Then he will level up and give the next round of interview, and let's say in the whole process I am getting the rating of 3. So after 6 months I can again apply to get the rating 3.5. So let's say you are coming to hire me, with a single click you can see all the projects I have worked, all the verified data, all my education and everything. And aside from that, what you can see my learning graph. First he was like 3 for 4 interviews, then he became 3.5 for next 3 interviews, then 4, then 4.5, then 5. That's the whole thing. SBTs are minted, applied to Scots, and he can again earn with the proof of work. Then for business, they can post the requirements, AI will help them assembly Web3 and DA. So the biggest issue which I found as an founder is that uh, I have to sign the NDAs, but freelancer and all other platform doesn't provide me that kind of services. So we have added the Web3 based NDA signing. Then like what's the whole vision is, our whole vision is, once a developer or the business comes to our platform for the development of the project, they don't have to leave the platform. So let's say from the starting journey, they come, they add the requirements, uh, they have the multiple profiles. people will apply. They can hire anyone from the platform for interviewing that person. After interview, everything is done. We have the internal Jira. They come create the tickets. For managing the tickets, we have the internal chat system. They come do all the communication with the chat from the tickets whatever they have completed. We have the internal payment system. We are integrating the reserve pay and like crypto based payment also. And we are trying to implement escrow based payment system. Let's say I need some devs. I have a budget of 1 lakh, or let's say 1000 USD. Now I'm going to stake all the money on the escrow. They are going to get agreement. Their accounts are going to be added. If they finish the work, they will get the payment. If they didn't finish the work up to my mark, I will return back the payment. And let's say if there is a certain dispute, then the oracles will be assigned for resolving that. Either the oracles or either the platform will help them. You know Three forces converging at the exact right moment. Like AI agent market by 2030 is growing pretty huge. You need a talented people, the people who have worked already. You need Web3 based talent, pure Web3 based and AI talent. So that's the reason we are only focusing on these markets. Web3 shifting to infrastructure. Every technology which comes has a graph. Like first it goes up, then it goes down. Currently for AI we have here, but for Web3 we are here. After some time, they both are going to be like get at a place where the true value is. And then we have the 163 billion global tech recruitment TAM. Here we have the TAM Samsung, and even if you are able to get initially like cover 1% of the sum, it is going to be huge achievement for us. Then these are the next 12-month launching plan, how we can do that. AI score assembly, business suite like internal Jira, Web3 based sign, crypto escrow, KYC, hiring, interviews, platform. We for the users, we have the internal ATS. Like I will attach the video link. Otherwise, you can search for the DEHIX video. I think I will be adding it on the website. Like all the things which are possible. We have a gamification, daily streak, leaderboards. We have the levels, we have the badges to engage the user so that they come and again use the platform. That's the thing. Then again, we have a really cool concept. It is a proof of work browser extension, or we can say proof of contribution. So what happens normally? Suppose I'm working somewhere, I'm doing my job. So that's pretty simple. Like I can get the certificate, but experience certificate, so I can apply to the next job. But what normally happens when I'm doing a freelance work, suppose I'm doing a freelance for 2 years, after that I want to switch to a job, that causes a problem. So we are trying to build a extension. Like instead of giving the experience letter, what you do, you initiate a transaction and generate a SBT for that person. We both downloads the extension. I'm working for you. I like it will fetch out the GitHub commits and all the things from the repo. And one what will happen, I will like for the past 6 months now, I have done this much of contribution. I have worked on these technologies. These are the things. Like AI will generate it, I can change it, and I can request for the SBT generation, and then user can generate the generation from his side, and it will be work as my experience letter. That's the one of the proof, one of the feature which we are bringing in. These are the things what we are doing, what other people have tried to do and are not implementing. Next up, we have the revenue stream. We have the multiple revenue streams like the transaction fee, subscription. So let me tell you about the subscription. So for the subscription business, like we are trying to bring the fees minimum to minimum for the talent, and we are trying to charge the businesses. So one of the best feature which we are trying to bring on is we can say live chat room. Let's say you have an idea, or like from idea to implementation in a single sitting. If anyone is willing to do that, he can do. So how it is? He comes to a chat room, say like, I want to this idea. Let's say a dating app, AI agent based dating app. So he will discuss like what's the market, how the are doing, what's the market gap. AI will give him all the responses. Then he will say, okay, these are the things I want these features for my MVP. Are these viable? AI will say yeah. After that, he will ask him to generate the a whole document, budget. He will tell him the budget, whole document, all the features. As soon as that's are done, our AI is going to be get trained over our database, like whatever like talent is available. He will say that how many people I need. He will say like two front end, one back end, one AI. Okay. He will send all the invitations to the people who matches that profile and are currently available.